Hi guys, it's P. Have a couple of more projects. I've been working like crazy. Actually, I was working before I got sick, and then after I got feeling a little better, I went ahead and finished up a few projects. This is for Brigitte. A couple of us girls do a swap every couple of months, and our last swap is a pincushion swap. And so this is the card that I created for her. Don't want to open it up, but it's another petal card. And I just used some My Mind's Eye paper and one of the embellishments from Lost and Found. This is, in fact, this is all Lost and Found kind of leftovers. And then a Lavish Laces bloomer and just a little bling piece that I had. So I think it turned out really pretty. I like it. And then for the pincushion, I know that Brigitte already has one of these, and I didn't realize that until after I started this, but I thought I messaged her and said something about it, that she already has one of these, and she's like, I don't care, just send it to me because you made it. So this is it. It is a lace book. I didn't realize that Gisela had made one for her. So I made one, and I made a pincushion on the front of it. This is a needle felted heart that I have done. It's kind of an old art, and I just cut out a wool heart shape and then needle felted this. It takes literally hours to do this. And as you can see, it's quite chunky. That's solid wool. There's nothing else. There's no glue except for, you know, gluing it obviously to the page, but that's all wool. And so to needle felt, you would need something like this. This is roving right here. Just wool that's been spun. And you would take the wool and place it on another piece of wool. And this is a needle felting needle. It has, I doubt if the camera is going to pick it up, but it has tiny, let's see if I can get my light over here. It has teeny tiny little bars. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. Little teeny tiny little dots kinda. And that makes it rough to the touch. Not where it would hurt, but just little tiny dots, I guess, is how to describe it. And that forces the wool into the wool. And so this is literally how it's done. Is you're just adding wool and poking it. And that's what I said. It took like 4 hours to do this. So there's your lesson for today, I guess you could say. Oh, gracious. Anyway, so I created a lace book for Brigitte, and I used the Bo Bunny Gabrielle paper for this book and a couple of pieces of chipboard. She had said that she really likes the Avenue by Bo Bunny that just came out, and it wasn't available to me yet, and it has kind of the same color scheme, some of it. And so what I did is I used that paper, I laid down some cheesecloth, I did the Prima stencil with some more of that snow text that I like that has a little bit of sparkle to it. You can see it right there. Some very vintage lace, another piece of lace that I received as a gift, hand-dyed seam binding bow that I did, a doily here from Tammy, and then a handmade flower and a vintage button and another little crocheted flower from Tracy. And then on the binding I just did some rosette trim, and then on the back I have some more vintage, or this is lace from Gisela, and some flat back pearls that I received from Gisela. So that's the back. And then inside, of course, is lace. And the pages from the paper. This has been in the hoard vault for a very long time. And then we were also to create the handmade flower, and as well as some stick pins. And so my stick pins are back here. And again, I used one of Gisela's little bloomers and one of the pieces from the Bow Bunny collection, the Gabrielle collection. And then in here I have my stick pins. I made all of them except for this one. This is a Maya Road. And so I have some, you know, of my favorite beads. Like the little heart one there. I love that one. So that's my lace book. And the pin cushion that she can actually use on top. I mean, it really does hold pins. Just like that. So, and then I created one more piece for Brigitte. Brigitte received a sewing machine for Christmas either last year or the year before. And so I know she's been doing a little bit of sewing. And so I really wanted to create one of these birds for her. This is a sewing bird for her sewing machine. She has this one for her stick pins, and now she'll have this one for her sewing machine. This is made out of wool. This is a, it's what I call a garnet color. It's over dyed, so it has several different shades. You can really kind of see it right there, the different shading in it. It's weighted on the bottom, and I stitched it by the machine with the exception of the pockets. That was done all by hand, as well as the stitching in the tail and then the glass beads in the eyes. And I stitch all the trims on by hand. And there's a little fleur-de-lis here, because we all know Brigitte loves Paris stuff. Anything to do with Paris. And some seam binding, again all crinkled up, some Prima trim. This trim here is that tiny rosette trim that, you know, it's all bunched together that comes by the yard. Well, I had been dying to use that, but I didn't have the right project. And ironically, Brigitte had sent me that trim when she was my secret squirrel sister. And when I pulled it out for this project, I found out that it matched perfectly. I was so happy. And so I actually got to use some of that for her project. So I'm gifting it back to her, a little bit of it. And then the fabric on the top is a Moda print, really, really pretty classic paisley print, and reds and a little bit of blue and golden tones and beiges. And then the other side, I have a very vintage piece of handmade lace. One of my finds at the antique store. And then I created a stick pin to go in the center here. So, and then I just signed it. So that's my project swap for Brigitte. I really, really hope that she likes it. And this is going to go out the door tomorrow. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I'll have more videos coming soon. Bye.